warm memories of little Flower Cat Beau's courtyard in the small courtyard of my grandma's house. There lives a little cat named Meebo. Its fur has a base color of white, dotted with small orange spots, as if a handful of orange segments have been scattered. The tip of its tail is always held high, and it waddles when it walks, being both mischievous and cute. However, Meebo is a bit capricious. He always likes to chase after butterflies, and would even roll the wool balls his grandma dried all over the ground. One early morning Meebo was lying on the wall basking in the sun when suddenly she heard a chirp, chirp, chirp sound. It was the swallow nest under the eaves that had fallen, and the three little swallows landed on the ground, flapping their wings but unable to fly. They were anxiously calling for their mother. Meebo quickly jumped down. At this moment, its usually mischievous claws became very light. It carefully pushed the little swallow to the corner with its nose, blocking its passing steps. It also squatted beside it to keep watch, not allowing the big rooster to get close. Before long, the mother swallow flew back. Seeing Meebo guarding the little swallow, she quickly brought some twigs and mud to build the swallow's nest again. Meebo helped carry the dry grass that had fallen on the ground to the mother swallow. It didn't wag its tail until all the baby swallows had safely returned to their nests, and then it continued to wander around the yard. The mother swallow flew around Meebo twice, as if saying, "Thank you." In the morning, Grandma was picking vegetables in the yard when she accidentally knocked over the basket containing beans, scattering red and green beans all over the floor. When Meebo saw this, he immediately ran over and used his paws to pull out the beans that had rolled into the flower beds one by one. Although he would occasionally pull the beans further away, he still carefully helped his grandma pick them up. Grandma smiled and patted Meebo's head, saying, "Our Meebo is such a good kid. He's not naughty anymore." In the evening, the little brother of the neighbor came to play in the yard. He accidentally fell down and sat on the ground crying. Meebo hurried over, rubbed his head against the little brother's hand, and brought his favorite ball of yarn, placing it in front of the little brother. When the little brother saw the ball of yarn, he immediately stopped crying and picked it up to play with Meebo. When the moon rose, Meebo lay at her grandma's feet, her stomach filled with sweet dried fish, feeling warm in her heart. Suddenly, it felt that doing things for everyone was much more interesting than chasing butterflies or plucking balls of yarn. It turned out that being a warm-hearted little cat could earn so much affection. The days in the small courtyard also became as sweet and warm as dried fish.